sometimes in life, you have to come to a point, for now there's nothing I can do about this thing. I can't change it in the way my mind wants to change it. I've run out of moves. I'm totally helpless. Have you experienced in your life sometimes you're rendered totally helpless? Helpless, you cannot do anything at all. Maybe you're sick. Yeah? You're so sick you cannot do anything, and somebody's gonna come with a gun and shoot you in your head, and you cannot even close your eyes. You're so out of energy. And you think it's the worst thing that can happen. No, it's a good thing. It's not a fun thing, but it is a good thing to experience. Oh my God. And somewhere inside that, sometimes when we are driven to our limits or our perceived limits, new openings come that you are unexpected. Openings are coming. You see? Because there's always more to you than you think. There's always greater space than you imagine. Don't give up. But don't make any single issue bigger than the search for truth. You see? That I would say. Sometimes you have to say, you know what? This is a big problem for me. Big problem for me. No. But you must leave this for a moment. People ask different questions. Many questions I call knowledge questions. How do I do this? What can I do about that? If this thing happens, what would you do? This is called knowledge questions. I don't encourage knowledge questions. I encourage freedom questions. Freedom questions mean you may say something to me and may alter my perception of how life is. It may create some change in my perspective. A freedom question could liberate my mind from a lot of trouble immediately. You see? But sometimes we feel threatened by such thing because the mind says, no, learn more, study more, study more. If you study everything, you study your way into freedom. Is that true? You may have to throw all that away. Don't lose your freedom question. Don't say, I must champion the cause of all sentient beings and, liberate all the animals before I'm free, because you're going to wait a long time. It doesn't work like that. So for a moment, whatever it is, whether it's the animals or the children or famine or wars or whatever it is, you must learn to leave it aside for the moment. And you must go and find out something about you. As a person, there's little I can do. Maybe if I become a Buddha, maybe you may think, but that's another thought, that's another fantasy. I don't regard it as a fantasy. I look at a lot of life as failed fantasies for me. It's not a fantasy to try and find out who you are. Find it out and then come and see how this looks again after. If it's still like this, look again. But many people are stuck. What about the children who are abused? And what about the women who are raped in this country? What about female circumcision? What about all this food that we make and people are starving and they are burying mountains of food in this place? What about the pigs? What about the cattle? What about this thing? What about the grandmothers? Oh, the cats are dying of this and salmonella. And, oh my God, hang on a second, guys. What are you here for? You find out about this. Your mind might tell you, oh, you're choosing the easy way. Why should you not choose the easy way? I have this firm confirmation that I know nothing at all. I don't want to know anything particularly, except silly practical things. I have to learn how to do something, and then I do it more and more difficult. But the aspiration to learn and to find out, this is not there. And yet I find that life is functioning smoothly and harmoniously. And all cares are taken care of. all needs are met. More than this, not needed. This itself is abundance. How to find this abundance? Abandon yourself. You see, these things, they sound like prose and poetry, but they are simple things. The ancients knew them. Many people in this life, they know these things. Simple. Simple wisdom. Wisdom is greater than knowledge. Wisdom cannot be taught. It gets revealed in you when your face turns towards the real. Wisdom comes. Love by itself is not enough. Love must somehow combine with wisdom. Then there's a strength, and there's wideness, height and width and depth. May all who seek find what you're searching for. May that search be for the only true thing worth finding, worth discovering, which is your timeless self, and to be free from pride and vanity, from arrogance, from separation. May each one, according to their capacity, come to the full realization of the self. And may all who meet you on the way of life be somehow touched by your presence, your grace and light and openness, your wisdom, your love. And through that meeting, be inspired to find the truth in themselves. May each one transcend the hypnosis of personal conditioning and be happy. A happy being is naturally generous and open and kind. And may you hear this in your heart, as though God itself was calling you. Many times I said, my master told me this, and people said, "Oh, you were with him alone." I said, "I'm always with him alone." "Yeah, but were you in a room?" I said, No, I was sitting just like we're sitting here. But I heard this voice like it was talking to me. And may we hear like that. Because the truth calls you only to freedom. There's no tricks. It wants nothing from a human being. What can it want from a human being? What has a human being got? For love's sake, you're called. So, blessed are all. And may you find the days ahead, not only days, why they should not stop. May they unfold in greater and greater insights and deeper joy and peace for you. And don't tell the world that it is aggressive and mean. Tell the world it is happy and free. And be the evidence of your own words. Okay, thank you.